Hi there, it's Murray from Northland Dodge in Prince George. Hey, this is an example of the 2013 Ram 3500. This is a crew cab dually. It has the max tow package, so it has the big job ratings on it. It has 30,000 pounds towing capacity, and payload in this truck is just shy of 6,000 pounds, 5,960 I believe it is. This is a Laramie trim level. It's not the highest trim level, but it does have leather interior. It's a real nice build. Just having a quick look at the truck, new for 2013, they have the high intensity discharge projector beam headlights and a halogen high beam. And then these are LED daytime running lights. It also has the driving lights, has tow hooks. This particular one also has the cab lights. This truck's powered by the 6.7 liter Cummins turbo diesel engine. Makes 370 horsepower and 850 foot-pounds of torque. Behind that is the Aisin 6-speed transmission, automatic. This is the transmission that we've used in our cab and chassis trucks for about the last 5 years. Extremely durable transmission, big torque rating on it, and this is the first year that we've put it in a box truck. Transfer case on this one is 2.73 to 1 reduction in low range. And then the gear sets in this one are 410. This truck, again, it has the max tow package. So the Laramie has the polished aluminum wheels, chrome door handles, chrome mirrors. Some of the features of the max tow package is it has a finned aluminum diff cover, helps dissipate heat. They also have heavier axles and upgraded side gears and pinion gears. They also have a fluid or like a heat exchanger cooler for the transmission. It's cooled by engine coolant. Out back it has a class 5 receiver hitch. It has the flat 4-pin and 7-pin connectors. It has the backup sensors in the bumper. It also has the rear backup camera. For 13, the tailgate locks and unlocks with the keyless entry. This one has the fifth wheel prep package. So in the it has the provisions to bolt in side rails for mounting your fifth wheel hitch to, and then it also has the provision there for a gooseneck ball. The frame this year has 2 additional cross members in it, and there is a cross member that gooseneck ball. There's a cross member that goes right underneath that. The other thing in this year with this package is the in-box 7-pin plug-in. So no more need to run a pigtail from the back. This truck has the LED taillights. One of the big differences this year too is we've upgraded the frames in these trucks. The material in the frame is now a 50,000 psi tensile strength material, which is a lot of where the job rating comes from as well. We've also changed the front suspension. We're still coil spring with a solid front axle, but the frame is wider at the front, so it moves the springs a little bit more outboard. And we've also gone away from the 4-link and gone with a boxed lower arm. What I like about this is that that arm's right parallel to the ground, so it'll improve the ride and handling on gravel roads, on rough roads. It won't transfer the same amount of shock into the vehicle like the old 4-link did. Inside, this one has power mirrors, power windows, power locks, power seat. It's the memory system, so it'll take your all your settings and pair that up with the two different key fobs. It has power pedals, so you can move the pedals fore and aft. It has radio controls in the back of the steering wheel. With the proximity key, all you do is, as long as you have that with you, you just press the start button and away it goes. Here's a look at the instrument cluster. Our trucks this year do have the diesel exhaust fluid. It's a Cummins design system. Cummins has had this on their highway trucks for a number of years now. And they do put a DEF gauge on there. So on this side we have a DEF gauge, as well as of course a fuel gauge. This one has a 7-inch driver information center. It gives you a compass, outside air temperature, digital speedometer, which you can easily switch over to miles per hour. Vehicle info will give you tire pressures corner for corner, transmission temperature, oil life. That's something this year that is new. Lets you know where you are in the span of your oil life. Also fuel filter life, which is actually a real handy thing for diesels. Battery voltage, turbo, and then it gives you a summary of temperatures and pressures, and also an engine hour meter there as well. Breaks down idling hours and driving hours. Fuel economy gives you, the biggest thing on the fuel economy, it gives you your range or distance to empty, which is a real nice thing when you're out on the road. It has 2 trip odometers, trailer towing information. There's no trailer connected obviously right now, but you can, it's a gauge that measures the gain, like your trailer brake setup. The trailer brake controller is actually down here on the dash. And your radio station and message center. And that's all controlled off of this keypad on the left. Keypad on the right is your cruise control. This one has the 8.5-inch touchscreen radio, so it's AM, FM, and satellite. We use Sirius satellite. Media. This one has a media hub in the center console here. So you have an SD card reader, also a USB port, so if you've got music downloaded to a stick, and then also an auxiliary jack. So if you plug your iPod in there, and there's also a power outlet as well. This truck does have heated seats and a heated steering wheel, and they're also ventilated seats as well. So you can control all that from that panel. And moving on to climate, this one has dual zone air conditioning. And you can adjust the temperature side for side, your different discharge points, your fan speed. Navigation. Lots of menus. Gas stations, for example. It gives you your gas stations from closest to farthest away. And then it will
the route is being
calculate it and give you turn-for-turn directions on how to get there. And there's just dozens and dozens of menus in here. I won't get too much into that. And then the map. The map can be viewed in a 2D or a 3-dimensional mode. And your phone pairs up with this like a Bluetooth device, so you can have hands-free cell phone use when you're driving. And then settings. Most of the setup for the vehicle is done through here, and it's just one thing I'll show you that would appeal to you. Trailer brakes. You can actually preset 4 different trailers in here, and I know that you tow a lot of trailers with your business, so you can actually preset your brake settings for 4 different trailers there. The other thing that's nice with this is this one does have backup camera, so it nice view there, and it's a fisheye lens, so it gives you the top of the rear bumper there. So if you're hitching a trailer, you can get under it every time. This year the guidelines are also turn as you turn your steering wheel. It's great if you're backing into a tight place or a parking space that's at 90 degrees. Now there are redundant hard controls for everything that we've looked at here. Down on this lower bank of switches is the, again I mentioned, the trailer brake controller, electronic stability control, tow haul mode, basically changes the shift scheduling of the transmission. The diesel exhaust brake, the exhaust retarder brake is there. Your rear parking sensors you can disable. Obviously when you're towing you want them shut off. And then there's also a bank of auxiliary switches along the bottom that you can tailor to your needs. This one has a 115 volt power outlet on the dash as well. This year you don't have to turn it on, there's no switch for it. As soon as you plug something in, it just automatically activates it, and it remains activated until the vehicle's shut off. The transfer case is actuated from this rotary dial. Again, low range is 2.73 to 1 reduction, so just about triples your overall gear ratio when you're in low range. It does have a neutral switch on it. Center console with a few cup holders and storage compartments. It has upper and lower glove boxes. Very nicely trimmed door panels. This one has the power sliding rear window, of course. It has sunroof. This one has the Alpine sound system. It has 9 speakers. So that's a quick overview. I'll include a copy of the build sheet with my email so you can have a closer look at some of the features and options on this truck. Okay, thank you very much.